first one. The first one. Do you make your bed? Or do you leave your bed unmade? Do you make your bed? Or do you leave it unmade? Do you make your bed? Or do you leave it unmade? Which one are you? I think more often than not, I make my bed. I guess I'll go along and do the quiz with you. That sounds like fun. Okay. I think I make my bed. Okay. Which one are you? This is a good one, but I mean, I think all of these kind of depend and they're situational, but do you use headphones or no headphones? Do you use headphones or no headphones? Do you use headphones or no headphones? I think that's kind of a weird question to ask in an ASMR video, but you never know. Headphones or no headphones? I think maybe default. Oh gosh, that's so hard. No, I'll say headphones. I will say headphones. Yeah, that's gonna be mine. Okay. Do you eat pie with a fork or a spoon? Do you eat pie with a fork or a spoon? A fork or a spoon? Which one are you? I don't like pie, so I don't really know. And I guess it also depends if it's served with ice cream or not, because that changes my utensil choice. So, fork or spoon? Which one are you at least? I think I'd probably say spoon if I liked pie. I'd probably say spoon. It gets kind of messy. I don't know. Seems like a more solid option to me. Okay. Do you only have one alarm, or do you need multiple? Do you just have one alarm, or do you need multiple? Just one alarm, or do you need multiple? And usually snooze them all. Which one are you? I personally just need one. I don't know, this is, I guess, a really nice thing sometimes, but I'm one of those people that just, in the morning, alarm goes off, you turn it off, you get up, you get out of bed. I don't know, my partner's not like that. There were several alarms happening. Each one is like, do snooze every time. I'm like, just get up. Oh my god. But everyone's different, right? But the question is, do you need one alarm? Or do you need multiple? Which one are you? I'm trying so hard to turn the pages quietly, but it's a very loud book. Okay, here's a good one. What do your presents look like? Are they wrapped nicely? Or are they just a total mess? Do you wrap your presents nicely? Or are they kind of messy? Do you wrap them nicely? Or are they messy? Which one are you? I'm more messy. I don't know how people wrap presents that are just like so nice and they just look incredible. I can't do that. I don't know. But which one are you? Okay. Do you prefer a zip up sweater or a hoodie? Which one are you? Do you like the zip up sweaters? Or do you like a hoodie? Zip up sweater or a hoodie? Which one are you? I'm gonna go with hoodie. That's my preference, but which one are you? Alright. I feel like you can kind of interpret this one in a couple different ways, but I guess initially, do you take the pickles off of your burger, or do you just eat it as is? Another way how to interpret that is like, do you modify your foods, or do you just eat them as they are? So do you take your pickles off, or do you just eat it as is? Do you take your pickles off, or do you just eat it as is? I'm solid on this side. I modify like everything I eat. I eat like an 8-year-old though. It's bad, but so I modify like everything. But which one are you? Okay, I feel like when I first looked at this book, I was like, I don't understand this one, but I get it now. Do you pay for parking, or do you pay for parking tickets? Do you pay for parking, or do you pay for parking tickets? Do you pay for parking, or do you pay for parking tickets? Do you just pay for parking, or pay the ticket? Which one are you? I feel like I just pay for parking. It's annoying, but like $5 is better than paying, I don't know, $35 for a parking ticket or whatever it is. So I think I would just pay for parking. Although I guess if we're being really honest, I will drive around and find a spot that doesn't have any like strict parking rules, and I will park there and walk the rest of the way. Okay, here's another one. Is your signature sloppy or neat? Is it sloppy or neat? Do you have a sloppy signature, or a neat signature? Which one are you? Mine's definitely this one. Okay. How do you text? Are you in nice, complete sentences with great punctuation and capitalization on letters? Or do you use all kinds of short form? Do you have good, complete sentences or short form sentences? Which one are you? I feel like I used to be this one, but very quickly changed to this one. Okay. Do you fold the bag back over, or do you get a designated bag clip? Do you fold the bag back over, or do you get a bag clip? Which one are you? Do you just fold the bag, kind of shove it back in the box, or do you get a clip and make sure it stays nice and fresh in the box? I'm definitely this one, so I'm not judging anyone who's like, nah, I don't care, just fold it and shove it back in there. I'm definitely this one. This is clearly now just turning into what is my own personality, but I hope you're following along because it is kind of fun. Alright. Do you recycle, or do you just have a garbage? Do you recycle, or just have a garbage? Which one are you? I'm definitely this one. Gotta recycle, gotta save the planet. Are you a good plant parent, or are you a bad plant parent? Are you a good plant parent, or a bad plant parent? Are you a good plant parent, or a bad plant parent? I'm definitely a bad plant parent. I can't take care of anything. Which one are you? Do you organize your files, or do you just kind of name them whatever, and it's a guessing game what it's gonna be? Do you organize your files, or just kind of leave them? Do you organize your files, or leave them? I personally organize my files, because I don't know how I'd find anything if they were just like that. Even still, I can't find anything, but which one are you? Do you make recipes from scratch, or just buy a box mix? Do you make your own recipes, or buy a mix? Do you make your own, or buy a mix? Which one are you? I feel like I don't know how to bake for anything, and it's too particular. The exact measurements, like you cannot go over even a grain. It's gonna mess up the whole recipe. That's not for me. So I'm definitely this guy. I definitely buy the mixes if I'm unless I'm like making something with my partner, then like usually we'll do like a recipe, but no, I'm using this. Which one are you? Okay. This one, I think to Like, what? I'm so confused. But I guess, do you clip your nails with the tool that is intended for that use? Or are you a cave person and use scissors? Like, I don't know, truly, if I'm way out of left field here and I'm completely wrong on this, then let me know. But I've never met anyone who was like, hey, I need to cut my nails. Can you hand me your scissors? Like, what? Absolutely not. I know they're probably like specific scissors. You're not just getting up some edge clippers for your nails. Like, I understand that. But like, what? I don't know. But which one are you, I guess? Do you spread evenly, or do you just kind of put it all over and hope for the best? Is it a nice and even coat, or is it just kind of messy and whatever? Which one are you? I'm definitely this one, because otherwise you're just like eating bread that doesn't have anything on it. Like, why would you do that to yourself? Which one are you? Okay, we're on page 36 of 171, so we're going. Do you take the escalator, or do you take the stairs? Do you take the escalator, or do you take the stairs? Which one are you? I think it depends on how far you're going, but I don't know. I feel like more often than not, I'll just right here. Alright. When you go to the movies, do you buy snacks, or do you just go to the movie? Do you buy snacks, or go to the movie? Which one I definitely buy snacks. You gotta have snacks when watching a movie. Especially something as long as Star Wars. I mean, I'm just assuming it's long. I've never actually seen it. But, which one are you? I'm definitely this one. Are you good at drawing, or not so much? That's how I interpret this one anyway. Are you good at drawing, or maybe not so much? I'm definitely not good at drawing. Absolutely not. But which one are you? I found another one that's a little confusing. I'm not too sure what is being asked here. I don't know. Were you born in the 90s or the 80s? Like, I'm not sure, because they're both day, months, year. So I'm not sure, but I don't know. We'll just go with that. Are you a 90s kid or an 80s kid? I truly do not know what they are asking here, but let's just pretend it's that one. I'm on this side. I'm a 90s kid. But which one are you? Do you keep your ketchup bottle, right side up or upside down? Or is this upside down and that's right side up? But I guess going by the label, do you keep it right side up or upside down? Do you keep it on the lid or on the base? Which one are you? I keep it this way. Keep it on the lid. Which one are you? Alright. Everyone who is probably a lot younger than being born in the 90s is going digital, but analog or digital? Analog or digital? But also, again, no judgments here. I'm 100% digital. Which one are you? Analog or digital? Which one? Alright. How do you eat corn on the cob? How do you eat corn on the cob? Do you eat it kinda in sections, or are you kinda back and forth along the length of it? In sections or along the length? Sections or the length? That one's a hard one. I'm not even sure which one I am, honestly. I kind of do a mix of the two, but watch too much digital screen. It hurts my eyes, but which one are you? Okay. I have problems with this one. This one bothers me, but do you drink beer out of a bottle or a can? Out of a bottle or a can? Which one are you? I am option number 3. You pour your beer into a glass. Never drink from this. Don't drink from these things. Either of these things. Pour your beer into a glass. It opens it up. It tastes so much better. I can guarantee it. Big, bright, beautiful, sunny day. Are you just laying on a towel, or do you have an umbrella? Do you want the sun or shade? Do you want the nice, big, beautiful sun, or do you need shade? Which one are you? I'm definitely shade. I don't like the heat. I don't like being warm. Which one are you? When you feel sick, do you take medicine or have some tea or something? Do you take medicine to help, or do you find alternate ways to help you feel better? Which one are you? I'm 100% medicine. I don't have time to sit and have my hot cup of tea, not knowing if it's actually going to help or not. I'm definitely just take the medicine and off you go. Which one are you? Alright, do you leave your chips in the bag and eat them? Or do you pour them into a bowl? Do you just leave them in the bag? Or do you pour them into a bowl? Leave them in the bag or pour them into a bowl? Which one are you? I 100% just eat them from the bag. Why dirty another dish, right? Alright, when you hang up your shirts, do you leave them unbuttoned or buttoned? Do you leave your shirts open or do you button them? Do you leave your shirts open or do you button them? Which one are you? I definitely leave them open. Do you leave your umbrella kinda not open but not put away? Or do you fold it back and try and put it back into its little sleeve? Do you leave your umbrella as is? Or do you put it back in its little sleeve? Which one are you? I feel like that's hard. Oh, okay. It may not even be in the sleeve. I just looked at the picture again. It looks like it's just kind of wrapped up, so. Do you leave your umbrella just as it is, or do you wrap it back up? I think I wrap it back up. It has to be dry first, though, but I wrap it back up. Which one are you? Do you just take your apple and eat it, or do you cut it up into pieces? Do you just take your apple and eat it, or do you cut it up? I think I'll just take it and eat it. But which one are you? Do you send multiple texts, or put it all into one? Do you send multiple texts, or just put it all into one? What do we think the right answer is here? Put it into one. Oh my god, I don't need my phone going off 7 times for the same message. No. Which one do you do? Do you use a regular toothbrush or an electric toothbrush? A regular toothbrush or an electric toothbrush? AC or just open the window? Do you use the AC or open the car window? Which one are you? I like having the window open, get some nice fresh air, but I also don't like the heat. So I'm probably gonna pick AC. Definitely. Which one are you? Do you use money or just use a credit card? Do you use actual physical money that you've had to take out of a bank? Or do you just use a card? Which one are you? I'm definitely a card person. Do you use a bar of soap? Or I'll call this like liquid soap. Do you use a bar of soap or liquid soap? Which one are you? I prefer this one. I love the soap that is like a foam. That's my favorite one. Which one are you? This one always stumps me for a second, but you just gotta pay attention to the time on the calls. This is a short amount of time on a call. That's a long amount of time on a call. Are you quick on the phone, or do you take a long time on the phone? Do you make quick calls, or do you spend a long time talking on the phone? Which one are you? I feel like for the most part, I'm this one. Do you put your sauce on top of your fries? Or do you put your sauce on the side? Do you put it on top or on the side? Do you put it on top or on the side? I'm definitely on the side, but which one are you? Do you use candles? Or do you have like a scented air freshener? Do you use candles or air freshener? Candles or an air freshener? Which one are you? I am personally neither. I find they kind of give me a headache. If I have a candle, I'll just take the lid off, but I won't light it. I still find you can like smell it and it still smells nice, but it's not like overbearing. So I guess I'll pick candle. Which one are you? Here we go. It's the toilet paper one. It's the toilet paper one. Do you keep your toilet paper under or over? Do you keep it under or over? Under or over? I'm personally over, but which one are you? Do you rip off the garbage as you go, or do you just leave it on? Do you rip off the garbage as you go, or do you just leave it on? Which one are you? I feel like that's a hard one. I really don't know. I think I'd probably just leave it on. I'd probably just leave it on and then like throw it out altogether as a whole instead of going individually one by one. But which one are you? Are the apps on your phone unorganized or organized? Are they unorganized or do you keep them organized? Unorganized or organized? That's hard. Okay. We need to see. No, I would say I'm unorganized. Definitely unorganized. Are you unorganized or organized? I would have to say unorganized. But which one are you? Do you like your ice cream in a cup or in a cone? Do you like your ice cream in a cup or in a cone? Do you like your ice cream in a cup or in a cone? Which one are you? I'm definitely a cup person. It gets too messy for me if it's in a cone. Okay. Do you always properly eject your devices? Or do you just pull them out randomly and always get this warning notification? Do you eject properly or just pull them out and get a notification? Which one are you? I'm always this one. I don't know. Is is that a myth? Like, is that an actual real thing? Like, does it actually damage it if you just kind of yank it out? I don't know, but I'm always this one. Which one are you? Is your refrigerator clean? Or do you keep stuff on it? Do you have a clean fridge? Or do you keep stuff on it? I'm definitely this one. I definitely have stuff all over my fridge. Which one are you? Do you leave your to-do lists incomplete? Or do you complete them? Do you leave them incomplete? Or do you complete them? Incomplete or complete? Which one are you? That one, I find that one is also hard, I think. I think for the most part, I do get them done. It just takes me a really long time. So I will say this one. But which one are you? Now, I took this one to mean, do you read one book at a time? Or do you read multiple books at a time? Do you read one book at a time? Or do you read multiple books at a time? Which one are you? I'm definitely a one book at a time kind of person. I feel like then I would just get confused as to what's happening in what story. Do you try to fix your car yourself? Or do you call someone? Do you try and fix your car yourself? Or do you call someone? Do you fix it yourself? Or do you call someone? I 100% will call someone. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not a mechanic. I probably make it worse. Which one are you? When you have pizza, do you leave the crusts or eat the crusts? Do you leave the crusts or do you eat them? Do you leave them or do you eat them? I definitely eat them, but which one are you? When you do your laundry, do you fold it or do you leave it in a pile? Do you fold your laundry or do you just leave it in a pile? I think for the most part, I fold it, but I'm not gonna lie, it does sit like this for a little bit. And then it sits like this in the basket for a little while longer. And then by the time you need the basket again, it's like, well, I gotta put away the laundry first from like 2 weeks ago. I hate doing laundry. Which one are you? Do you have a professional email? Or do you have a nonsense kind of ridiculous funny email? Do you have a professional email or a funny email? I just remember being in like 6th grade and everyone's email address was just like something completely ridiculous. Completely ridiculous. And just what a 6th grader would have, but I don't even know if that's a thing anymore. I feel like kids these days are like already such grown-ups that they don't get to be kids anymore, that they probably have a professional one. But which one are you? Yeah, I definitely have like a more like professional email. When you set the table, do you fold your napkin into a triangle or into a rectangle? Do you fold your napkin into a triangle or into a rectangle? I feel like I like the look of this one better. I think usually I'll do this one. But which one are you? This one grinds my gears. Y'all, if anyone picks this one, it's coming off, I swear. How do you eat your chocolate bar? The right way or the wrong way? How do you eat your chocolate bar? How do you eat your chocolate bar? Do you eat it square by square? Or do you just take a big old bite out of it, completely disregarding the intention of the chocolate bar? How do you eat it? I definitely eat it this way, but what about you? Are you a prepared and responsible adult in the sunny summertime heat and use sunscreen? Or do you use a coaster? Or do you leave rings? Do you use a coaster? Or do you leave rings? Do you use a coaster? Or do you leave rings? I definitely use a coaster. Which one are you? Do you normally let your dishes pile up? Or do you do them regularly? Do you let your dishes pile up? Or do you do them? Do you let them pile up? Or do you do your dishes? I like to think for the most part on this one. I mean, give or take, sometimes you're busy, whatever, but which one are you? Do you have old school physical copies of movies? Or do you have digital files, digital copies of movies? Do you have actual physical movies or digital versions? Actual movies or digital ones? Oh, I'm gonna have to go digital ones. Definitely. Which one are you? Do you use a lot of products? Or do you just have your basics? Do you use a lot of products? Or do you just have your basics? Do you use a lot or just your basics? I'm definitely just the basics, but which one are you? What does your daily calendar look like? Is it full of activities or is it pretty empty? Is your calendar full of activities or is it empty? Do you have a full calendar or are you pretty available? Which one are you? Like, I'm definitely this one. Do you keep your cables nice and organized or kind of scrambled? Are your cables nice and organized? Or are they kind of all over the place and messy? Organized or messy? I normally keep mine like this, but I've gotten kind of sloppy lately and they've been like that, so in this current moment, I'd say this one. But which one are you? How do you cut your sandwiches? You cut them in half or in a triangle? Do you cut them in half or in a triangle? I'm definitely this way. For some reason, it feels like you have more sandwich when you cut it this way, but which one are you? Do you use emojis or do you use symbols? Do you use emojis or symbols? Emojis or symbols? I'm definitely emojis. Which one are you? Okay. This book was clearly not for younger generations of people. Do you have a flip phone or a smartphone? Do you have a flip phone or a smartphone? Do you have a flip phone or a smartphone? Obviously right now, I have a smartphone. But back in the day, it was a Motorola Razr flip phone. That was what's up. Which one are you? Are you a coffee or tea drinker? Do you drink coffee or do you drink tea? Do you drink coffee or tea? I'm definitely a coffee drinker. But which one are you? Is your desk organized or is it messy? Is your desk organized or is it messy? I like to keep mine organized. Which one are you? Do you just have like a whole brick of cheese? Or do you have cheese slices? A whole brick or slices? I don't like cheese, so I'm gonna exempt myself from this one. But which one are you? Do you travel with multiple bags or just one bag? Do you travel with multiple bags or just one bag? I'm definitely just kind of a one bag kind of person. If I can be. But which one are you? Are you a